I like to start this video by saying something that Mari-Lyn and I do do to each other just because it's funny is one of us will start recording and the other one doesn't know that we're starting to record, or we kind of talk about it and then you hit record real quick and the other person has to like all of a sudden catch up.
Shit, we're like, this is it. This is the real deal here.
It's just those silly things we do. Yes. All of a sudden it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah. And you know, spirit kind of does that to us sometimes. Like brings something new in, right?
You're so right. I'm like, really? Yo, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
And how many times do we talk ourselves out of
Running down
not?
the street to get on the bus.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
lot, a lot.
Yeah. Staying in our comfort zone is, I think it's very human nature.
Sure.
Um,
And that
yes.
comfort zone looks so different for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
right? That
Yes.
comfort zone could
Yes. Yes.
be
Yes.
being the leader, or the comfort zone could be bringing up the rear,
Yes.
or any place in
Anywhere
between.
in between.
It can be extremely active or it can be completely passive.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's one thing with spirit is spirit wants us to keep moving. Spirit doesn't want us, if we're stuck too long in the same place, and it's not necessarily like physically, okay, like I'm physically in the same job all the time. If we're not moving and growing within that job, you start to get those signs that it's time to move and you just sort of ignore them, or in whatever part of life. I mean, that's just, sort of when, or in a relationship. How many people have been in a
Sure.
relationship and you have to get out and the signs are there, you keep getting tapped on the head, like spirits like yoo-hoo, and you don't go.
But what about that really hard place of you are learning and you are growing,
Yes. Yeah.
and yet you still stay in that comfort zone to where you can't really exercise what you've
Yes.
learned?
So then where where is that line? Because sometimes spirit won't tell you to leave yet. Like, nope, not your time. You have more to learn here.
Mhm.
It's really confusing. Well, no, no, it is not confusing. From the outside, sort of looking in, it's kind of confusing. Spirit's really clear when you, okay, so what am I trying to say? So,
Um, it's very convoluted.
yes, convoluted is a better word because it's not confusing. We can convolute it,
We can
but
get
spirit's really
confused.
clear.
Hmm.
Time to get out, not time.
Hmm.
How many or how many times you gonna let this happen before you realize you have more control than you realize? How many times are you going to just, you just keep beating your head against the wall and expect not to have a headache? Really? How, there's always, spirit always comes in with that.
Hmm.
And then we talk ourselves out of it. Or that's not really, no, I can't leave because this, and this.
Hmm. And even if it's not like leaving,
Right.
I can't change.
Yes.
I can't change
Yep.
because of this and this and this and that. And
Uh-huh. Yes.
mhm.
And sometimes we're asked to prepare before we go. Sometimes there's just an absolute time to get the hell out. Usually it's because we've waited too long and it's like, okay, now it's an emergency, get out.
Yes,
But
I'm choking. Thank you, Spirit,
for choking you,
for choking me because what I was opening my mouth to say was we always need to be prepared.
yeah,
No,
yes,
no. Sometimes we
yes,
need to take that leap of faith
yes,
without any preparation because
yes,
we would fuck it up if
yes,
we had enough information to prepare ourselves.
yes,
We would
yes,
screw it up
yeah, yes.
up to back.
But there are those things that, like, if let's say if you're switching jobs and you are, your money feeds your family. Like it's not like you can just quit and everything's okay. Woohoo! I can take a couple
Sure.
months off or
No,
something.
no, no.
Right. There is some preparing there as far as getting your bills in order, getting your resume together, getting your,
Mhm.
yes. So that is, but there will, God, I'm being reminded of this job that I had, and the manager finally got fired. And she had known for woof, long time, months and months. It's time to get out. You need to be prepared. You need to do something. So she had all that time to prepare. And finally, Spirit was like, "What?" Pulling the rug out from under you. Now you have to do it. I guess so. You and I were on two different tracks with that. And I totally get what you were saying. And I was like, yeah, 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 you need to. But I was hearing something totally different there. Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a very round topic.
Yes.
It's I don't even know how many sides there would be to this topic.
Well, here I've got one for you. Because of my wounding, I'm way, way better than I used to be. But I would have those knee-jerk reactions and just make a decision like right this second. But it came from wounding. It wasn't the right
Mm,
thing to do. So there
sure.
were times when that would happen, and I would literally say, is this spirit asking me? Or am I like I had to really sit with it and say, Pam, is this your wounding? Are you ready to just jump because it's uncomfortable, because you've been triggered, it's your wounding? Or is spirit really asking you to do something different? And I think there's a lot of people out there that have that same wounding, that just sort of that knee-jerk thing that we do. And I know I'm hearing people who are listening are saying, well, how do I know? How do I know? And I want to say, I want to say, I want to say, you know when spirit's talking to you, you know when it's the right thing, but how can we put that into words?
Well, I have lived both sides of not knowing that spirit was talking to me.
Okay.
I mean, you have had your
Yes.
entire life, you have had this relationship with spirit.
Yes.
And my relationship with spirit for many years was this.
Yes. You to them. Not spirit never did that to you.
Not to me, but yes, me to spirit. Um, and so in those times of my life, can I look back and say, ooh, yeah, spirit was talking to me? Absolutely. But in the moment, I had no idea.
Yeah.
No idea at all. Of course, I was a raging alcoholic drunk at the time.
Sure.
So, it's hard to hear anything but your own ego in that
All right.
when that's happening.
Yes.
But I'm sure everybody feels it differently,
Hmm.
that spirit, gut, intuition,
Yes.
and ego.
Yeah.
There is no denying that there is a huge difference in that,
Yes.
in how it feels and how we think and how we act. And that's one way that you know.
Mhm. But spirit's a little more quiet. Spirit
Oh,
also,
yeah.
there's almost a light sort for me. There's this like it comes in, there's like a little rumbling underneath what I'm doing. This little, I don't even, it's not even a rumble, it's more of a roll. I don't know how to do, but there is
Sure.
this, and it doesn't go, it's really the same thing. It doesn't go away. It's soft and it's just sort of under everything. And I'm constantly thinking about it.
Hmm.
I also want to say there are times when spirit stands there and watches you fall on your face because that's
Yes.
what you need at the time.
Yes.
Yes. Listening to spirit, I would say that is a big plug for being still. However you meditate, we talk about meditation all the time, and meditation doesn't have to be, okay, I'm going to sit down and put these earplugs in, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to sit here, or I'm going to try and clear my mind.
Right. Doesn't mean counting your breath.
No,
It can,
it can, and that
but
all can be very helpful.
mhm. But meditation is
Yeah.
so vast and varied.
It's just receiving, right? It's just allowing yourself to receive. And if you find yourself going in a loop, that's most likely your ego. That's most likely your brain just spinning.
Hmm.
Um, if you feel like something is dire straits right now, I have to do it, that's typically not spirit.
Typically not.
Um, if you're in some sort of emergency situation, like get you out of the way because a car is coming to hit you, yeah,
Right.
sure, okay, got it. But
Or
yes,
someone else is in
yes.
dire need and they need. Yeah.
Mhm.
But not everyday life, not day to day.
So, how do we know when we're meant to move, when we are in our comfort zone and we need something different? I have a thought, but I want to
Boy,
yeah.
the 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 answers that are coming in. I'm gonna go with the first one
Okay.
is, what is your body telling you?
Yeah.
What does
Mhm.
your body say?
And that goes along with what came from me immediately was how unhappy are you? Are you every time you go to your job or every time you do, are you just complaining the whole time? Are you being the victim or the martyr or the whatever all the time? Are you just bitching and complaining? And whether that's outwardly or inwardly. So that's not just
Mm-hmm.
the person that sits at her desk and just bitch, 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 bitch all the time. There are a lot of really unhappy people. They just don't say anything. They
They
keep
sit
it.
there and they're quiet and they
Yes,
smile and they
yes,
nod, and inside they're just
yes. They absolutely hating life because of their job.
Mhm.
And sometimes spirit comes in, and it's not about changing your job. It's about changing your perspective.
Absolutely.
Like, okay,
Mhm.
all these things check. The hours are good for my family. The wages I'm making are good for my family.
Mhm.
It's a whatever. I get to walk to work or whatever it is. All those things add up, but you're just totally fucking unhappy. That's typically spirit and you're getting something, you feel that sort of rolling thing under you. Spirit might be telling it's time to change your perspective on it. Because we can decide to like something
Sure.
and make the best of it and just be the best damn whatever it is.
And maybe you're rumbling about the job when it's not the job at all.
Yes, yes,
Might
yes.
not be the job at all. It could be any area in life that you're not happy with. Well, is it the area
Mhm.
or is it you?
I hate when I'm about to, I, the meaning of what I'm going to say is good. Just the verbiage of it is time to take inventory, like take some
Oh,
personal inventory. Yeah, I
sure.
hate
Yeah.
that term for whatever reason, but but yeah, it's time to look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's you. It isn't somebody else. It isn't the job. It isn't you are not fulfilling whatever it is you came to do. You're not fulfilling your personal your purpose or you're playing it too small. Whatever it is, you are maybe growing out of whatever it is. But to take that inventory and to really look in and go,
Hmm.
really get serious about it. And really, I know it's very hard for a lot of people, always was for me
It's hard.
to look at myself and go, okay, yowza, I'm doing these things wrong or badly, or I could do so much better. And then sometimes our pride gets in the way. Well, but she, blah, 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 blah. Well, no, you need to change. You need to change what you're
It's,
doing.
I don't care how long you've been doing it. I don't care how much healing you've done. It's still hard.
Yes.
It it will always
Mhm.
be hard to look in and really look at what you are doing to facilitate how you
Yes.
feel.
Yes. And now, does that mean that no one else has any interest in it or has some responsibility in it? No, it doesn't mean that at all. There might be other people that have that, but you can't expect them to take responsibility for it. This is on you
Hmm.
to do it,
Hmm.
which we talk about all the time. If you're waiting for someone else to apologize or to admit that they were wrong or whatever, yeah, that may never happen. You have to do
Hmm.
it for you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Always. Hmm.
I I'm not a huge one for staying in my comfort zone because like I said, I have that knee-jerk reaction, so I tend to move too fast without asking first or without taking inventory or whatever. I jump too quick. And that's usually what then I'll look and go, "Oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that or it would have been better had I stayed." But there are certainly things in my life where I just it's so weird. Even when we know this other thing would be really good for us, we don't step in. We stay in our comfort zone. We stay with what we know.
I am so prone to doing that. So prone to staying in my comfort zone. Um, not, oh, I hate to, I don't like these words, but not taking the initiative
Mm-hmm.
to expand.
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy to not do that,
Yes.
to stay hidden and small and
Yeah.
um, you know, one way that you know when it's way past its expiration date is how small is your circle?
Oh boy. Yeah.
How small is your circle?
Mm-hmm.
If it's really small, there is some
Yeah.
serious um, changes to be made.
I assume you're talking about because we now both work at home from home, which
I'm talking
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my circle is extremely small.
Yes. And it can
And I'm
also,
gonna blame my niece, damn it, because she up and rooted her kids and went to Arkansas. So
that's true. It's all her fault.
all
Damn
her fault. Okay, I'm not taking
it.
responsibility. Never mind. Scratch
No.
everything that we have said. I'm
Yes.
gonna bypass all of that and
Yes.
I'm just gonna blame her.
Good.
And
I'll take it.
yeah,
Damn you. I'm right with you, sis.
yeah,
Darn.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Your circle can also get too big where you're always on the go, always doing something with someone. There's always something to do, and you don't take that time for you. So that's really, there's a nice sweet spot there in the middle.
Definitely.
You and I actually, well, I mean, you know this. We actually went and had pancakes the other morning, and we
Yeah.
haven't done that for a while.
Hmm. No,
It's really, when we had our space, we would go to that 5 days a week, sometimes more.
or seven.
Yes, yes,
I mean, there were times where it was seven
yes,
days a week.
yes. And and though it was mainly just you and I, especially during that COVID time when you
Right.
really couldn't do it, but at least we were getting out. There were still restaurants that we could go to and pick up food and bring it. But like we
Right.
were still getting out and doing things. And we had customers that or clients that came in also. But that was looking back, I remember at the time thinking it was kind of hard, but it wasn't. Those were really fun days.
Yeah.
They were really joyful.
Hmm.
Even though we were shut down, but we were kind of secretively open, and we were because we didn't want someone to
And we were
narc on us.
busy. We were busy.
Yeah. Oh,
Um, personally, excuse
yes,
me, we were personally busy.
yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot. And then that got shut down, or we ended up closing finally because it was just we decided to work from home. We didn't think that was going to be a permanent thing. We were just
No,
kind of
I did
we were
not think
just
it would be permanent.
It was toward the very before COVID opened up or whatever, the lockdowns were done. But we just thought, well, we'll work at home for a while, sort of regroup, and then, and then, and then we'll look again.
And
And we just kind of never looked again. We just stayed home. And at first it was kind of fun because it was new and doing new things and doing a lot more online, which has opened things up. We have now clients all over the world, which
all
is
over the
just
world.
amazing. And that would not have
Blows
happened
my mind.
yes, had we stayed in that beautiful space that we had, that would never, there's so many people we never would have met.
Mm, it's very true.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And those were
And
all of our,
that required us to step out of our comfort
that's
zone
exactly where I
to
was just
go
going.
online.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, that was, ooh, that was rough. And now that one I know Spirit had been telling me there was that rolling thing under me for a while to get online, and I ignored it, ignored it, ignored it. And I knew Spirit was asking me. That one I knew. And I just
yeah.
until it became we had to.
When you first brought up, um, what if we do the ghost point of view?
Yes.
I don't remember exactly, but I probably laughed at you.
I think so.
I probably said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Or you just walked away, didn't say a word. You just turned and walked away. I don't
You
remember.
want to do what?
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. And remember, we would spend, or I should speak for myself. I would take so long making sure my makeup was perfect and my hair was perfect and you can go back and look at those early videos
Or not?
or not. And we didn't know what we were doing. Things were falling and the sound was bad. And it was just, but you know what? Two old broads got on there. A lot of credit to us.
And we did it, and we
We did
figured
it.
it out. And,
Yeah.
um, I remember early on, especially with the sound, um, we would get so many comments about the sound,
Yeah.
and it felt so like such a personal attack.
Yes.
And what I realized was, no, they were trying to give us constructive criticism
Yes.
to help us figure out an issue.
Mhm.
Um,
But then there were also people that would get on there and say, sounds just fine to me.
yeah, well, that's
Right?
true. Yeah,
So there were those people. So it was confusing.
it
But
was
yes.
very confusing. But
Uh-huh.
we did it. We figured it out, and
I did.
yeah.
So I'm hoping that people will see that as sort of an inspiration, or if we can do it, trust me, because we did not grow up in the age of computers and phones and any of that stuff.
No.
We didn't, and we've already talked about this. The computers came, those big, huge computers came along when I was in high school. You were already out of high school.
Mhm.
I think I was like a junior, I believe.
Mhm.
But yes, but we didn't, what is that? You didn't, and then there was just DOS or whatever it was. Like it was just this very basic, it was just like a typewriter.
I can remember the first calculator I ever remember even being available was plus, minus, divide.
What else did you need?
That was all there was.
That was
That's
it.
all it could do.
Yes. And we tried to make words because if you type a certain word and then you flip it over, it would say like hell or whatever. Yes. And remember the phones, when phones first came out, they were huge,
Hmm?
huge things. And I couldn't afford one. We didn't have phones at first. Um,
No,
yeah.
they were construction, those big construction things that were like,
With a backpack that you had to plug it into like it was just, yes.
so funny.
So here we are, two people who never, that was just, and I was not bent that way. I'm still not really bent that way. And of course, we adapted. We learned how to use them. For me, it was very basic. Or I can do like my husband's office. He had certain programs, and so it was all programs. So you just learn how to use the program.
Right.
That's not really learning how to use a computer, But yeah, we did it though. We did it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
We got through, and that was spirit led 100%.
Yes.
Even coming home, giving up that space and coming home was spirit led.
Yes.
And though, and you might disagree with me, but I think we're still meant to be at home, even though you and I do have, I
Whew.
think we're meant to branch out in a different way, not find another space and open up another physical TCS.
I agree with that.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
but there are times that we're almost in tears wanting it, like we miss it so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's
For people
Mhm.
who work from home who enjoy it and who are productive in personal life at home and at work, man, I am so jealous, jealous, envious,
Yeah.
whatever combination of those emotions you want to throw at. It's hard.
Yes.
For me, it's
Well,
been
and there have been studies
hard.
done, and it's very few people who work from home that are really productive.
Mm,
Their family life is probably great because they do, but they're like watching TV or they have kids or whatever it is. It's been proven that there very few people are productive
mm,
from working from home. Um, and we've done pretty well. Do I slack? Yep. Yep.
mm,
Yes, I do. In between things or what,
mhm.
but we did it.
We
And
did.
now it's about opening that circle though, which I kind of started to do when I started swimming, going.
Right.
Never thought my kids think it's the funniest thing that mom goes to, like it's not really a gym, but go to, like, they just find, because that has never been something I would ever do. Um, but I get out, but you don't. We need to get you out doing
I
something.
don't.
You
I,
do golf though with your
I
husband?
get out with my husband. My husband and I, we
Yeah.
we golf. I mean, every week, 2 days a week if we can. Um, not so sure about this coming week. The weather is
Rain.
turning, and last year we golfed at least once every week for a year straight.
Oh, yeah.
We live in the Pacific Northwest, folks. Ever been here? Do you know how much rain we get in a year's time?
Lots of rain. Yes. It's also why it's
We
beautiful here.
we golfed in rain. We golfed in Did we golf in well, we had to have golfed in ice.
Yeah. We don't get a
We
lot
had
of
to have.
snow where we are
Didn't have
in
a
the
lot of ice
valley.
last year,
We get a lot of ice as opposed to snow. Sometimes we'll get some snow, but mostly it's ice.
but I think we did one day golf while it was snowing. There was no
Oh,
snow on the ground, but there was snow
yeah.
falling, and that was fun. But the rain, we have golfed in the rain enough. I do not need to do that this
Every
year,
time.
unless of
Well, it
course it's
depends on
Christmas.
how much rain is coming. But I
Whew,
mean, we live in
man.
the Pacific Northwest, like you said. If we're afraid to get wet, you don't get
And
much done.
and I don't mind the rain. I have actually been known to go sit in the rain.
Weirdo. Yeah.
Um, but playing a sport and
Yes.
trying to be good at it in the rain. Oh, it's
Yeah. It's challenging.
yeah. Well, and then there's the wind.
Yes.
Whew. Anyways, but
So,
yeah,
how long has Spirit been nudging you to widen your circle?
honestly,
Yeah. No, I
t-
want you to lie.
2 years.
Yeah. Yeah. To open that circle. And you have gone out and tried a couple of things and they didn't work. They didn't work out for whatever reason. And I think that was honest. I don't think it was total, like, I want to get back in my comfort zone thing. I really do think the things you tried just weren't the right thing, but bravo for going out and trying.
Yeah, there was no tenacity. What in the world? Okay, I'll use that word tenacity. There was no tenacity in trying something else.
Right.
Tried, didn't work out. Okay.
Yeah. It's because
Tried, didn't work out. Okay.
there
And
is.
those were literal lulls in that.
So do you think it just, and I'm going to use this for an example, but this is a widespread thing. Is it not uncomfortable enough for you? I know we talk about the comfort zone, but even sometimes the comfort zone can get uncomfortable and kind of makes you like go do something or get out of it. But you haven't, have you got to that point where, oh man, it's uncomfortable being here? Because that's the way I get. It'll
Well,
get to the point where it's so uncomfortable, I just have to go do something.
yes. Yes, I've been there many a time
Mhm.
where it was so
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
And then, but we still don't always make a change.
No.
We still don't do it. It
Well,
is,
part of that is the muscle memory of our brain, within our
yes,
brain.
yes,
That
yes,
muscle memory, because the brain is a muscle,
it is.
so using that is fairly accurate.
Yep. Well, it's been
Mhm.
proven that our body holds memory.
Yes.
That's a proven fact. It's not just us quacks over here
Nope.
saying that we need to release it from our body.
Yeah.
And it's a known fact that our brain gets rewired. The more we do whatever we're doing, it wires itself to that
It
thing.
does.
So you're not saying speaking out of turn or anything.
And that
That's real.
that muscle memory,
Yes.
those neural pathways
Yeah.
get so locked in
Hmm. Yeah.
that it takes tremendous effort to
Yes.
change those. And whoo, man,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
the struggle can absolutely be
Oh, the
real.
struggle is real.
Yeah.
So I have something to say.
Okay.
Well, when don't I have something to say? So the pool has been closed down for a couple of weeks for maintenance. So this week I get to go again. And they have, so it's just like aerobics in the pool. It's water aerobics is what I do. But they have this thing where they turn on the wave pool and you walk against the wave pool. I want to
Whoa,
try that this
cool.
week.
That
Yes.
sounds fun. That sounds
Right?
nice. Yeah.
Yes. You could come with me, even
That
though you
sounds
have a fear of
amazing.
drowning.
I do have a fear of drowning.
Uh, But I'm looking for, it's like something different. It's like, because I get very bored with the same thing over and over. And so that could be an alternative for me is getting it. I've never even seen anyone do it. I've just read the description.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds fascinating.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll let everyone know. Not that you all care, but you're going to hear about it anyways.
Oh, they care. They're gonna care. They better care.
And no creepy men at this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's a good thing.
Mhm.
That's a bonus.
It is.
That's a
But I'm
bonus.
excited.
Yeah.
Yes. Have any of you tried that? I'd like to know if any of you listening have tried exercising in the current. It's a current, I guess. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have not.
No, no, you just jump out of airplanes.
Yeah. Oh, those were the days.
Do you miss it?
Oh God. Yes.
Because I know when you and I are so
Mm.
I think it was just yesterday, might have been the day before. I was in a space of fear. And I know it's unfounded because spirit was like, this is unfounded. This is just your like adopted thinking around this or whatever. So Mari-Lyn was talking to me. She had taken me through this meditation once where I had to jump out of an airplane. And even in the meditation, which I'm not really doing it, I was like, hell no. It was so scary. I think I did do it though in the meditation.
You did. Finally.
And so I understand when people, with meditation, they'll say, oh, I'm afraid of snakes. And so I couldn't do that meditation or, whatever. I get it. I do. But at the same time, it's really silly because it's a
It's a
meditation.
meditation.
You're not really doing it. But
But the experience, the emotions,
yes,
they're real.
well, whenever that was that we were talking about that and I was
Yeah.
in that place and
Yeah.
I knew I had to step through that fear and do it anyway, as my dad always says. You started talking about that meditation. So, do you remember when I had you free falling?
Yeah.
I was petrified, and the joy on your face as you were remembering
Oh,
that free fall because you love it so much. And her describing how to free fall with the X and the arched back, and you just allow yourself to rest or just surrender into it is what you do. The
yes.
more you fight, you're going to hurt yourself. There's something's going to go, you're going to start
Yes.
spinning or whatever. And
Yes.
just relax into it. And I'm sitting here just like shaking and she is just in this bliss. So
Yes.
blissful.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm thinking my best friend is crazy. My best friend is a crackpot. And I know you've said the same about me, thinking, oh, mother. But yes. Um, but that's a joy. What do I want to say about that? What's coming? So even if you can't get out and go, like say skydive, that's not something that is readily available for you at the moment. Like you can't just say, okay, Pam, I'm done now. I'm gonna go jump out of a plane,
No,
right?
correct.
Um,
My body would
yes, it's been a long time. You are not
would
prepared to do that,
no. That's
right?
not something I will ever do again.
No, but you had like 1,000 jumps or something. So, um,
Getting close. Getting
but you
close.
can go there in meditation. You can go there in your mind. You can feel, I felt you feeling that feeling.
Yeah.
Your arms were
And
stretched out.
yeah,
I mean, like
I do
you,
go to free fall. Um,
yes,
sometimes when I,
that is your happy place right
and
there,
it's
free fall.
different. There are times when I'm having a really beautiful day and I go there. And
Mhm.
there are times when it sucks ass and
Yeah,
I go there.
yeah.
What I, the free fall isn't the only thing I miss though. The community, the
Yes.
family that I had, those friends that we met with every week, every weekend, every Wednesday.
Mhm.
Um, oh man, I miss that.
Yes.
And the, well, one of my closest friends, she's no longer on this earth.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, the other one lives clear across the country in South Carolina.
Right.
Why did all my people go to the South? Damn it.
I know where it's muggy and hot. What the hell?
Yeah. Um, yeah.
But we all need that. We all need that thing that we can do that brings us that soft, yummy joy. That's all the way to our bones. Like it is, we are just in that happy place. Everyone needs that. However, and I do want to say, I know sometimes when people get really because I've done this. So it's not like I'm saying something that no one's ever, or that I haven't done myself. But it was like, oh, I have some time off on, whatever day. My husband can watch the kids, and I'd call someone, let's go have a drink. That's not the same thing. You know what I'm, and I know a drink for you is very different. And she was not the friend that I would call, by the way. Um, but that's not the same thing. I'm talking about us each finding that thing that truly brings you the closest to spirit that you can get while in this body. Because I don't think you are closer to spirit any other time. When you're in that free fall,
In free fall.
you are just hanging with Cowboy. You didn't even know you were hanging with Cowboy back then. You
Yeah.
were hanging with Cowboy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want that thing. I would love to find,
I would love to find the replacement.
yes. And I know it's
And
out there. I
and
know it
disc
is.
golf is, a second, it's a close second,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but there's that competitive edge to disc golf
Um,
that that I don't know that negates is the right word. Overrides.
Overrides. Yes.
Overrides. There is that competitiveness, um, even if it's just competing with myself,
Right.
that overrides that
And
connection.
but those of you who are competitive the way you are, I have a husband and two sons. They're all very competitive.
Hmm?
Their wives are competitive, my kids' wives. Not this wife. I am not. But that's really times that's part of just the fun of it. That's just part of, it's not being competitive like that is not always a bad thing. But
No,
it's not that slowing down and just allowing and just being with spirit moment.
right.
That I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And there are times like you know, things, sometimes there'll be a Fred's meds or something where I come out of it feeling that way. Usually I come out of them feeling like, oh shit, I have work to do. Or oh man, that was a big one or whatever. Um, but I would love to hear give us some ideas of what that looks like. Maybe it's something we could do. I don't know. I would like to
Mm.
find that thing that really is so fulfilling. It's not even fulfilling. That's not even the correct word.
Well, in the moment, oh, it is.
Yes.
In the moment, it's all that matters.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's amazing.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm sure. But just feeling you feel it, I was like, whoa, this is really awesome. How can I do that sitting here in my chair? I did find that meme though of that lady. She jumped out of an airplane. The airplane was parked and
So
she
funny.
jumped out there, and there were people there to hold her. And she was like flipping her arms and waving and flipping around, and they were moving her around like she was really like if it were a green screen, which it might have been, she would look like she was, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was
that's
funny.
my kind of skydiving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Yeah.
But that's
Those
a different kind of
days.
comfort. That is a spiritual, I guess that's where I was going. That's that type of comfort that we all need, excuse me, to recharge, to remember who we are, to
Mm.
remember, even at the moment, you're not thinking about who am I? Why am I here? You're just in the
Nope.
moment,
Just in the moment.
just in the moment. And that is so good for the soul. And it does bring so much joy and comfort, messages, afterward, like you're sort of sitting in that glow after.
Mm. Hmm.
And like it kind of puts your life into perspective a bit. Yeah, I don't have that thing
Hmm.
necessarily. Um,
I'm thinking back,
mhm,
like when I was actively jumping and being in free fall, about it putting, about life being put in perspective.
mhm.
No.
Well, you were not drinking at the
And
moment.
I want to say no because life was outside of that moment.
Okay, I understand that.
And it was so fully in that moment that there was nothing else but that moment.
Yes,
I do understand what you're saying, and I think you're absolutely right that for many people, yes.
but I don't think it comes until after. Like at that moment, no, but after that sort of, I don't know how I know this. It's just a feeling I'm getting right now of this total peacefulness where you're not thinking about, like, I'm not sitting here thinking about myself. I'm not sitting here thinking about my troubles or my worries or whatever it is that I have to think about. It's just this, like, this expansive feel
Mm,
and that freedom. And that is spirit. For me, that is very much spirit. That is
mhm.
reminding me that I am a soul in this body and that I
Yeah.
am so much bigger than this body. And we all are. We all are.
Mm-hmm.
So I
And we
hope,
forget that so
yes,
completely.
yes, and
So
often.
completely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I hope those of you listening sort of think about what you can do in your life that's a free fall, even if it's just
Yeah.
partly there. And
Mm-hmm.
there is, I'm sitting here thinking, I know that feeling feels so familiar, so there has to be something in my life when I get that. And there are times like certain places I go, like on a hike or something, when you just sit by the water and the trees, because we live in such a beautiful place, and that, or when my grandkids start giggling, there's nothing like a little kid giggle that's just so. Oh, speaking Halloween, dump down rain. Oh my
Yeah, it
gosh.
did.
It started out so nice. I'm thinking, oh, good, this will be nice for the kids. And then the rain hit. And
And
it was,
didn't it hit just about the time that the sun started to go down?
yes, yes.
Dusk and dump.
You dusk and dump. Yes. It was
Yeah,
really, yeah, kids were coming to the door and they were soaking wet. Of course, their parents are out there with umbrellas, but the kids are just, and they're just
absolutely.
soaking wet.
Absolutely. You
Yes.
know, you said there's nothing like little kids' giggles. And
Yes.
you're right. That is like a magic all of its own.
Yeah.
But when they become older, and you know this, you have experienced this, they get older and it becomes that belly laugh.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is another piece of absolute
Yes.
magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can say, and this might happen with, I mean, you and I have had some pretty good laughs when we get spirit drunk together and like it's just good laugh. But my when my sons get together, which doesn't happen often because if you all know, I have one that lives out of the country, but they will get laughing so hard it it takes them right back. It's like, or I get taken right back to when they were little ones. But men do have that ability to become a little boy again.
Mm,
Much easier, I think, than we do. They really do. They find the smallest things are just funny.
funny. Yeah.
They laugh at themselves. They yeah. I don't know. That's always been a thing with boys that I've always found to be um I'm not jealous of. It's just a really cool thing because we just don't do that like
No,
the way they do.
no, we don't.
And men are pretty simple, as Mari-Lyn and I always say. Sorry, but you are in such a good way. And please, if there are men listening, and I know that men listen,
Yep, there are.
that is not a slight on you whatsoever. We
No,
will
it's just true.
die laughing because sometimes we'll hear like a girl, like girls are talking about their boyfriends, la, 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 and then this and that. And I can't figure out what he's doing. I don't know what, blah, blah, blah. And Mari-Lyn and I will just start laughing. It's like, oh, girls, you are way overthinking this. Like, men
Yep,
are so simple.
so
Like,
simple. Yep,
no, you're getting your ego involved here because they're, and we're
yep,
dying laughing. It's
yep.
like, it's and I know all you men out there listening, you know it's
You
true.
know,
You know that it's just simple,
you know.
Yes. Set you in front of a TV with a sandwich and whatever, and you're
And
just fine.
and they're going to eat the sandwich and they're going to watch what's on the TV.
Yes.
That's it.
And that's their free fall.
That is it.
That is their like don't and to be that would just be,
Right.
I think that's something to be proud of. It really is like that they you can do that.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
be.
so yeah, they're going to eat the sandwich and they're going to watch the TV. They're not going to be sitting there thinking about, oh, if I'd have had this other bread, this sandwich would be
Oh
so much better.
no, not
Uh,
ever.
the lettuce is not quite crisp enough, or
Never,
oh, I should
never.
have put sweet hot mustard instead of
Right,
yellow
right. Like
mustard,
we would be doing that in our head, but
or
them,
oh,
yeah.
I wish I had a cola instead of this
Right,
Sprite,
right.
or I
No, no. They
no.
are have you just yes, and especially if you make it for them.
And they're
They're
not thinking about
no,
anything. They're not thinking about how good it is. They're not thinking about
no,
being grateful that you made it for them, even though
no.
they might be. They're not. They've got their sandwich and
Yes. And they're just happy as can be, happy as little clams on high tide, as they say. Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so envious of that. That's really they're just in the moment
yeah.
and yeah, I love that. I do. Of course, having sons, I've seen that many a time. And yeah,
I did not have brothers,
I did.
and I did not have sons,
Right.
and so I got to learn it and witness it through my husband.
But yes.
Um, boy, what a learning curve.
You know what? Yes. Yes. I have always said, because there were when my kids like were in school and there was always the moms that had just daughters and they didn't get things like they did. And I'd always and I swear I could pick out the girl moms. It's like, oh,
Ah,
girl mom, like because they're not getting it at all. Or they have the one little shy boy or whatever, it's like,
yeah,
oh yeah, no, no, it's
right.
wonderful. I
Uh,
yes. I'm jealous in a beautiful way over that
sure, yeah.
because our brains don't work that way. When do our brains like really shut off other than in that free fall moment?
In free fall.
And
Yeah,
that doesn't come around that often. Yeah.
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 I can say I am getting better at having those moments while playing disc golf,
Mm,
of
that's good.
really taking in the the nature that's around me. We live in such a beautiful
Oh,
place, and
so
we have so many golf courses to choose from. We have, you know, some of the views are spectacular,
mhm.
and my my husband will be headed to the next hole, and he'll look around and go, "Where'd you go?" Oh, I'm just over here, you know, just enjoying.
Communing with the trees and the leaves and yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I have learned, or I am learning
Yeah.
to just grab those moments.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what just came to my mind is after we do our aerobic stuff, because the water's it's not bath water. I mean, it's a little colder. And so when it's time to stretch at the end, I'll get out and I'll go get into the hot tub
Oh, smart.
and I'll stretch in there. And it's just right next to the pool, so I can hear the instructor as she's talking. And that I have to say, yeah, that's a really good feeling. I'm
That's
not a
smart.
hot tub person. Like I know that's something that you enjoy, but just going and sitting I'm like, oh my God, I'm so bored. But there's a purpose for me in there. I'm stretching, but I do kind of find myself like zoning out. So maybe I should think about that more as that's kind of a happy time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's before anyone else gets in there. So I'm pretty much by myself,
Yeah.
you know. Um,
I,
you love your hot tub
as long as my husband can just sit there,
and
but when
not.
he has to talk, like,
Yes, yes. We
wait,
have
wait till we're watching a show and then talk. Shut up. I'm in the hot tub. I want to
I
relax.
just want to relax. Just
Just
want to relax.
shut up.
Mari-Lyn and I have a code word when we're texting and our husbands come in and want to talk. And it's like a while before, like she'll text something and I won't get back to her for a while, and then I'll give her the code word, and we know me.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, husbands,
Whew,
yammering,
excuse me.
yeah,
Yep.
we love
So
you dearly, but It happens sometimes
Ah.
at the worst time. And I'm sure I do the same thing to him, but
Well, I'm going to say I'm sure we do, but not as often because
yes. Uh-oh.
because with that simplicity, sometimes awareness, there is a lack of awareness
Yes, yes, yes,
of the other person.
yes, yes,
Uh, yeah,
yes. Sometimes they just want to be near you.
yeah.
And I
And,
just,
and they don't.
I don't want to be near you right now.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
Hey, every wife listening here or every significant other knows
Everyone,
exactly what I'm saying.
they understand. Yes,
Yes,
yes. Uh,
yes.
oh, yeah. There
And
is not a psychic bone in my husband's body.
yeah, well, he's very intuitive on his own. He's intuitive in his own ways.
Thank you for changing that to from very to intuitive. Everyone has intuition. Everyone
Yes,
does.
yes.
Um, he just doesn't
No,
does
no.
not tap into it very often.
Well, and I know what you're saying, but and it's funny, but I think they just have their own, oh my God, well, they're creatures of habit, aren't they?
Yes. Oh
It's
yes.
they're very habitual in everything they do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And oh my gosh. I am not being disrespectful. I've been married to this man for 41 years. I have earned the right to laugh.
Only 32 for me, but
Oh,
32 is
geez.
still a long time.
It is a long time.
Yes, yes.
It,
And
it
we
is a
love
long
them
time.
dearly, and it's
And
not a
he would
slight on
be,
them.
if he were sitting right here listening to this, he would be smiling
Yes.
and shrugging his shoulders like, yeah.
And
And
so, so what's your point?
exactly. Yeah.
And by the way, blah, 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 blah. By the way, I have something to say.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's
Ooh, wow.
funny.
Woo.
Ooh, needed that laugh.
Guess I did.
Yes.
Whew. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah,
I think that's,
I brought tears.
yes.
That was funny.
It's
Whew.
probably
Thank you,
time
everybody,
to
for letting me get
keep it
that
down.
out.
Yeah. Yes. So it started out with us talking about being in your comfort zone and listening to spirit when spirit tells you it's time to move. And move can mean not just physically move, although that's something too.
That is
Sometimes
something.
it's just change your perspective or say something or don't say something or just listen. You know your wounding, you know what your life is and where we all know where changes need to be made. We choose to ignore it. I'm sorry, but we do.
We do. We choose to not do it because the comf the comfort we get in the familiar
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
easier than the
Yes.
uncomfortable of the unknown.
And if I get out of this, I can't complain.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
I've been there many a time. It's like shit, then I don't have anything to complain about. Isn't that gross? Ugh. But it's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Stupid.
So,
Well,
well,
we do want to hear from you. Let us know. Drop your comments. And if you're on listen only platform, you can text us.
yep,
Yep. We'd
yep.
love to hear from you. We are at
Now, on the
TC
listen only, we cannot reply.
Right.
Those are one way only, but we
Nor
still
do
like
we
your
know who you
messages.
are.
We love that we love getting those.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, we can't reply. But other comments, we do our best to we miss
Yeah.
some, but
And sometimes it's not our fault. I'll tell you, YouTube, the past 6 months has been making so many changes, they're forgetting about the little stuff. We see that all the time in things in different
Yeah.
programs as they get bigger and something happens at the bottom end. And so small things like our comments showing up.
Where'd the comments go?
Yeah.
And they come and go.
Yes.
And it's
It's
so bizarre.
bizarre.
It's like, where'd that comment go? It's
Yes.
gone.
Yeah. And we can't find it for the life of us. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really bizarre. And
it's bizarre.
sometimes, yes, someone will someone will write a comment and then they'll delete it. However, that's not what we're talking about. They
No,
will just disappear.
they will disappear.
Yeah, it's really weird. That happened to us with our Q&A. We lost several. Yeah,
We did.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just bizarre.
Hmm.
But we
It's
do the
really,
best we can.
yeah. It was
Humaning
fun.
is hard, man.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, everyone, please like, subscribe, share, do all that great and hype. I guess that's a new thing on.
It is. This channel's not
Oh, we
hype.
can't hype yet. The other channel, yeah.
The other channel is hype ready. This
So
channel is not hype ready yet.
yet,
Yet.
yes,
We're going to get there.
we
We
are.
are. And if you want to know more about what we offer, tcseverydaypsychics.com is where you can find all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right, everyone.
Take care.
Thank you for tuning in. See you
Bye.
next time. Bye.